Hello, how is everyone doing? Sorry to wear the glasses, guys, but the sun was in my eyes. I couldn't see it properly. That's why I put the glasses on. I don't want to disrespect everyone because I'm not looking eye to eye, but I hope you guys understand that. Welcome to Global Views, okay? Another review about the game. This is going to be a short video. Unfortunately, yesterday, it was a tough day. Newcastle 4, Manchester United 1. Let's not lie to ourselves, okay? We all knew that we're going to lose this game. We knew that. I went to this game. When I saw the game, I only saw the first half because I was working, and the second half I saw a few bits, okay? I knew in my head that we're going to lose it. I just didn't know how much we're going to lose, how many goals we're going to lose, okay? And the first half, I thought we played well. When I saw the first half, and especially when Xerxes did that flick over, when Bruno passed him the ball, he flicks over, and then Bruno passed him again, and he nearly, shot the target, and it was good. When I saw that from the beginning, I thought, there's a chance here. We might gonna do well in this game. All through the first half, I think we did all right, man. Do you know what I mean? They scored the first goal, but there was nothing the Bayern they couldn't do at that point, and then the second half, things change, okay? But my point is, I've seen a lot of people blaming Amorim for the loss, okay? And I think that's wrong because all the goals that we conceded was all by, players' individual mistakes, okay? It's ridiculous, man. I don't know why they've been on YouTube for 10 years, for a decade, they've been supporting this club. They got knowledge about football and they not see the game as the way I'm seeing. And they know there's a mistake about the player and they go out and tell Amorim out. One thing, guys, is Amorim is a coach. He can only tell the tactics what the players need to do to win the game. But he cannot play for the players. He cannot defend for the players. He cannot do that. The players have to be able to do that. And this is why it annoys me when people go and call him out, Amorim this, and it's not even his fault. He did whatever he could have done to save that game. But the players have to do their job, okay? The second goal that we conceded, Dalot give up and Livramento make the cross, and there was a goal, okay? That was Dalot. Dalot didn't stick with him. He gave up. The guy went. He crossed over. Goal. The third goal, Mazzarri did a mistake. He lost the ball. It's slippery. I think it was raining and there was slippery. And, he lost the ball. And that's it. Third goal. The fourth goal, Bayern there didn't kick the dog properly. So that was the goalkeeper mistake. So let's not lie to ourselves. There was individual players' mistakes. And unfortunately, how are you going to blame the manager if the players keep doing mistakes after mistakes? It's just ridiculous, man, the first half of the game was fine. I thought, there was a fight in the team. I thought things were was going good, but the second half was completely different. Newcastle are a better team. They're better than us. They're fighting for top 4, top 3 in the league. They got a really strong team, and it's not even that. The physicality of that team is ridiculous. Look at Burns. That guy is big. Do you know what I mean? The physicality, we like little boys next to them. Seriously. We're like little boys in the hood, you know what I mean? We are small against to them guys, man. The guys, the physicality, is something really important in this game, and that's something that we cannot keep up with it. We cannot keep up with the game, and it's we lost the game, and that's it. They move on, and let's focus on the most important game, which is next week. And this is why. The thing that annoys more is majority the social media on Twitter, on YouTube, everyone is having a go on Amorim out because you lost too many games. I mean, we all knew that we're going to lose. We all knew we were going to lose this game. What do you guys expect? Are you going to win this game with Newcastle? There's no way we're going to win. Especially, you're not even at home as well to do that. You know what I mean? So, it really annoys me to see people turning on Amorim for something that is not his fault. Do you know what I mean? So, and for me, I'm not going to say nothing about Amorim until next season because I've got nothing to blame him. He came to a team. He came in November in the middle of the season. They didn't give it they didn't give him no players on the transfer window. One player, that was it. No, that his system requires people with physicality and people that can adapt to the system quickly. And we don't have players like that. Do you know what I mean? And it's been a shit show, really. It's been a shit show since he came in, okay? But I've seen improvements on the team, Even a few weeks ago when we draw with Man City, everyone was telling good things about Amorim. Do you know what I mean? Oh yeah, we in toe to toe with Manchester City, and they're better than us. Do you know what I mean? And now we lost the game. Oh yeah, Amorim now that's his fault. That's not his fault because he cannot play for the players. He can only tell the players the tactics what they need to do to win the game. But he cannot play for them. He cannot defend for them. He cannot do that. The players have to take responsibility and do their job. As simple as that, okay? All this thing, Amorim out, you guys need to look at yourselves and what you guys are doing right now because we're supposed to be supporting the manager, supporting our team. That's all we do as fans. You're not here to messing things up, you know what I mean? And do the same way I do with other managers. Like, when he had Mourinho was a good manager. We just didn't support him enough and didn't give me enough time to actually change this around. Do you know what I mean? And Ten Hag needed to go. Of course he needed to go. But we gave him too much time to him. Some people give it too much time, and other people don't even give time for him to actually do what he needs to do when he have the right tools. Apologies for that. But, that's why I think it's like, for me, it's like being an electrician and go to a site and do a job, and the manager of the site tell her, oh, you got a job this to do, but we don't have the electrician tools. You got the plumber tools in here. Can you do with them? It's the same thing. It doesn't have the right tools. It's going to try to do the job, but it's not be a good job, is it? Because you don't have all the tools to complete the job. So he's going to be unfinished because you don't have everything, and it's not going to be a good job. It's the same with Amorim. He came to the club, he didn't have the right players to actually do the job. Come to the transfer window, we didn't have enough money to get enough players. What do you guys expect him to do? The team is already been useless since last season, the season before. There's not much you can do. When he gets the right tools, and then if he fails after that, that's different. I'll be the first to call him out. But right now, I can't do that because it's not right. It's not fair. And, when I see people doing it, people call him fraud and stuff like that. It's just, it's so sad. It's so sad. And I was just going to come out and say that because, as a fan, I don't like what I see, on Twitter, on YouTube. And, it's so sad to see it, man. We should be sticking together, against each other. And support the manager, support the team. That's what we're supposed to do. We've got an important game coming on Thursday. Now with all this negativity going on, how is going to be the mentality of these players, man? Do you know what I mean? It's just so sad, man. It's just so sad to see. I sort of come out and say that to you guys. Guys, on the comments, just tell me how you feel about last game, last performance. And if there's anything you guys can say in the comments, please like the video, subscribe if you can. And thank you for listening, and see you guys next time.